you installed 2 brand new water tanks in one of our listeners' homes.
Yeah.
Take it from there.
Yes, I installed 2 brand new water heaters, took out the same tanks, put 2 brand new ones in, but as I fired them up, they just were backdrafting. The guy's CO2s, the carbon monoxide detectors went off, everything. And I couldn't explain it. He couldn't explain it, but the only thing I could think of was they were brand new, or maybe the chimney was clogged. But that wouldn't explain why his was running for that many years, and I put 2 brand new ones in, and this is happening. So I was like kind of beside myself doing this for so many years. I didn't know what it could have been.
Right. Yeah, so we see that pretty often. So the units that you put in, even though if they were the same BTUs, are probably more efficient, running better, running less hot. You had mentioned that there was some rust and some spillage that was apparent from the old ones. So the older units were running hot, so they were creating more heat to heat up a cold flue. This was only things going in that flue were the hot water heaters, correct?
Yeah, it was a clay tile chimney.
So the air's got to be buoyant enough to get outside of the home. And when you're running 2 older, less efficient hot water heaters, it was probably just enough to get that in and out of the chimney. You put 2 nicer, higher efficiency units in. There's less energy. More energy is going to heat the water. Less energy is going out the flue, but not enough to carry the byproducts of combustion out of the flue.
Yeah, because I did everything I could think of, and then we even turned one of them off, and it still was going back to the other tank. So we just told him, we gave him your number, told him, you might want to get this chimney checked, because the cap was off on the roof, and he didn't know how long it was off for. And I said, well, it doesn't take long for a squirrel, even leaves, birds. They'll go where it's warm over the winter.
For sure. Yeah, we get a lot of birds, a lot of squirrels get in hot water tank fluids.
So this listener now has 2 brand new, actually installed water heaters from Centerguard. The listener doesn't have a cap on their fireplace. They call you. What's the next step?
They should have a liner of some sort in there. It sounds like the flue is oversized. Most likely it's a 6 or 8 inch flue. They probably should have a 4-inch metal flue in there that'll heat up quickly and allow it to vent properly, and certainly something on the top that keeps the birds out. The birds like to hang out on the top in the winter when it's warm, and they succumb to the gases and fall into the flue and end up they can't get out and die in there, and that can plug up the flue and cause lots of problems.
You guys, Kevin didn't know this. I did because you told me. You guys create your own liners. You guys produce and manufacture your own liners up in Lake Bluff.
In Lake Bluff, yes, we do. So stainless steel corrugated liners that we put in for hot water heater flues, fireplace flues. We got them UL listed in Northbrook, right down there. And, we had a nice. Put them in there and put.
Have you been in that facility?
Oh, absolutely.
That's an amazing facility.
Yeah, I've done. We do a lot of the installs for anyone that's doing that type of work. But it's unbelievable. They put.
You went in the burn room.
Thousands of degrees in there.
So it's phenomenal.
It's wild. Yeah.